Florida versus Arizona. We got Florida minus 3.5 over under 163. I don't know anything about these teams. What do you know?
None of us know anything about any of these teams, and don't let anybody fool you. You could say, well, there's 100 college basketball. I think there's 50 on the main card tonight. There's 50 on the bonus card tonight. There's 100 college basketball games, and there's hardly anybody that knows anything about any of these teams. It's just that simple because none of these guys have played together before. None of these guys play preseason games. Everybody, by the way, starts tonight. That's why there's so many games. We used to have some of those floater-in games on Tuesdays and Wednesdays before. November 3rd is the official start of college basketball. 8 a.m. this morning, we had that Queens-Winthrop game, and it's going all night long. This is the spotlight game tonight on TNT and truTV. Get Steve Merrill and Impractical Jokers on truTV afterwards. This is a huge game, though, and it's in T-Mobile Arena, 7 p.m. Eastern, neutral court in Las Vegas. Obviously, a little bit of a side edge maybe for Arizona as far as travel, but Florida's the defending national champs. They were a dominant team last year. But as is often the case, you have to reload in college hoops every year. Walter Clayton Jr. has gone to the NBA. The one edge I do see for either team tonight is maybe Florida's front court strength. Alex Condon is back, their leading rebounder. Hagler. They also brought in a couple transfers in the backcourt. And while they're transfers, they're experienced. They got a Xavier Lee from Princeton, one of the best Ivy League players last year. Boogie Flan from Arkansas comes over to another SEC team, which is a very interesting situation. With that said, though, this is a big total because Arizona's bringing in basically an entire new cast. They have some of the best recruits in the country. They have a top 10 ranked freshman coming in. But as I said earlier, they haven't played together yet. And they have to replace leading scorer Caleb Love, who's also now surprisingly in the NBA. The total on this game briefly opened around 159, 160 at some of those offshore books. Quickly got bet up to 163.5. But then you look at the other books, like South Point opened 163.5. Bovada, one of the more square books offshore, opened 163.5. It hasn't moved. Circa, a sharp Vegas book, opened 163.5, and it's now down to 162. So my point is, if you see that opening line at 159 up to 163, you think it got smashed by sharp money. We're talking about very low limit bets that moved it. And while the pace for both of these teams are both top 50 tempos last year, it's hard to make a case for an under normally with either Florida or Arizona. I'm hard-pressed to get over 163.5 now with brand new players on both sides. And as I mentioned earlier, a strong front court for Florida, which I think can also negate offensive rebound, second chance points for Arizona. So I'm going to lean Gators minus 3.5. I'd rather have the more experienced team, and I use experience lightly because both teams have a lot of new pieces. And by the way, the point spread hasn't moved at all, 3.5. So, very little movement on this game. I think the numbers are sharp. I would lean Florida 3.5 and would not be shocked to see this game a little lower scored, even though the tempo might be there. Could also lean to a lot of turnovers from players that aren't familiar with each other. Under 163.5. I know I always say play the big totals over. I think this one could be a little bit different here in game one of college hoops because don't let anybody fool you. As our friend Dave Sherman used to say, nobody knows nothing. Might never be more appropriate than game one, night one in college basketball.
All right. What do you have up for clients on this Monday?
Big Monday, 9 NBA games, about 100 college hoops games, Monday Night Football. But don't forget, college football resumes this week as well. A ton of weeknight games. I do standalone videos for all the college weeknight football games for the most part. When I see some edges, let you know which way I'm looking. Always do the NFL prime game on Thursday, 8-2, 80%. Several people afterwards on Thursday said, Steve, you missed it on the Baltimore-Miami game. Well, I didn't really like the game. I said that in the video, but I try to give you something. So instead of 8-1, we're now 8-2. On Thursday Night Prime. And Sunday, Monday Night Football, I do have that standalone Cardinal Cowboy deep dive video with more information for tonight free as well. And also an NBA best bet tonight. Strong NBA best bet for my clients at wagertalk.com. And right now you can still get some great all-sport, all-access specials. Baseball ended yesterday. And yes, it was yesterday because the game went past midnight into Sunday, East Coast time. Baseball ends yesterday. College hoops starts tonight. That means you can get 4 major sports going every day. College and pro basketball, college and pro football, for one price with an all-sport, all-access, 7 days for $99 or 30 days for just $100 more with promo code SM199. 30 days for $199, SM199. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. And, oh, yeah, don't forget about the daily free play on my page with analysis. Check it all out and get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM.